It is finally live. I am just trying to see if the connection is correct. So it looks like it's working. And I am going to get into my file. So I just wanted to do like a quick little update on the project. I basically have done a lot of different changes to it, and there's a new map. Uh, we basically have um, different elements of the game that we're going to test. The Nasus are the aliens, and this is just a test level that I'm building to be able to build a lot of different parts of the game, test game objective, and just a lot of other stuff. This is really for internal team. Another big accomplishment, thanks to Isaac, our AI consultant and security consultant. So we have source control set up with Perforce, which was the hardest thing, but now information can be submitted. So you can have multiple people work in one file, make changes, submit them. Maybe I'll make another video on that, but that's really complicated. It's just a lot of work. It took us like a week almost to really get it up and running, and you really have to be knowledgeable. But anyways, I am just making a quick change to um, the character. So I really want to be able to show you guys what has been done so far. And I will just dive right into this level. So this is a test level, and in this level, I basically have uh, the new weapons. They are just blockout models. Just kind of give you an overview. The map has three different sections. The first section will be where you start. You're basically starting out here, and then you make your way into different parts of this level. The one area that you go for weapon testing is going to be this area in the back. There'll be shooting ranges. One will be a regular, and then another one that will be an indoor shooting range. And then, across this wall, I'll probably have some other sections where you can kind of do that. And that's obviously the exciting, fun part to test out these incredibly crazy effects that we're adding to these weapons. I'm really excited to show you guys. But again, this is that test level. You are going to be testing our portal. We do have these Nasu portals. And then obviously for the Nasus, the shooting of the aliens and shooting back, all that kind of blueprint related gameplay objectives will be in here. I will probably just like create several different sections that I'm going to split into, obviously for testing purposes, into sections so I can really test on how the gameplay will be and how the Nasus are reacting. And then I am covering this section. We'll have a rooftop, and you'll be going in there. I am also doing a lot of different sound design now. I'm adding the sound. I'm learning how to work with sound in Unreal, and then I'll show you guys the simulation weapons. We already have all the blockouts done. I'll just jump right in and show you guys the weapons. And I will probably just go and see if I can actually copy this stream. What I want to be able to do is share this information actually on LinkedIn. And I can just go ahead and say simulation uh, game update live now on YouTube. So I think I haven't shared this before, but I think this should work. So I'll paste that information in there. Just say live Unreal 4 and then game dev. So that way I actually have this tag, and I'm just going to hit post. And I want to make sure that people can actually come into the stream. And again, I'm testing this for the first time. I haven't really done it before, but I think I want to do more of this kind of stuff, which will be really cool. So if I go into my posts, I can see the latest one is here. And if I click on it, that actually brings me into the stream. So cool, very cool. Since that is open, we basically have all the information. So if you come in to the chat, you can ask me questions. But I just want to talk about the weapons. So we have a total of 4 weapons. There'll be the assault rifles, snipers, plasma weapons. There's another secret weapon. You have 3 pistols, 6 type of different grenades, health pickups, ammo. It's really cool. 2 teams for the multiplayer, but I am choosing to keep this at single player now. So I just want to switch to. So I'm going to switch to the machine gun, and I am starting off the game with the AR-15. So that's going to be your default primary weapon, and you will be able to switch from the AR-15 to the SCAR. And those are like the default 2 weapons that you start with. And let me just show you around the map. So this is still work in progress. It's a brand new map that I've been actually building this weekend. The character motion is also different now. It's a lot smoother, and he can, when you hold down shift, you get a really good jump and emotion on it. So you can basically have these if you're a beta tester, when you're testing the game, you can obviously see all these different changes on it. I have to keep the sound down on the steps, but so then you have this section. We will be using this area for the portals. So we have portals in the game. When you jump through a portal, it spits you out to where you can actually find other weapons when you go through it, and that's work in progress. The environment is work in progress. I will most likely have some planets. I'm working on some planets now. I've downloaded some images from the NASA website. Working on the moon, redoing some stuff, as well as the planet Earth. That will be in. Then you have this section. You kind of go through here. I am not done, but I want you to do a lot of kind of different jumping. And the idea of this level is really to be able to shoot at the aliens and just really see how it feels. You know, like if you're not testing enough, it's just very hard. But you know, months and months of work went into this to get to this stage. We finally have the weapons. Um, and we started doing the blackout. So I just want to show you guys all the simulation weapons that you will have when you have the pickups for these. So besides the AR-15 and the SCAR, you will be able to earn the Assault DT Viper G2. This is a very powerful assault tactical rifle, and it does come with a scope, and you can change this to a sniper that becomes the DT Viper G2. The blockout is done. There'll be simple animation that I will be doing on this. Sachin is the modeler that actually worked on these blockouts, and he will be detailing them, and then we'll be doing textures. But as a placeholder, I didn't want to wait until the guns were done. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take the blockouts. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to animate, and I'm going to see how they feel, how they shoot, the sounds. Like, that's really important. So the most powerful weapon that you'll have in this is the Plasma DR369. This is going to be the plasma rifle. I will probably share some more concept art later. You can really see the functions. But you have these nanolithium tubes, and you change them. There's no recoil, but you'll see there's a cool animation for that. Then we have our pistols. We have the X11, really cool one. The MR11 is very, very cool too, very powerful. We basically have not finished the effects on these, but on our main weapons, the Plasma, the Assault DT Viper G2, and the DT Viper, that is your regular weapon. That's going to basically be the first weapons that you will earn. And I think I need to make just a quick little change here. Let me just select this guy. change this in details. This is actually the S2, so I can update it. I was working on this level anyway, so it's so it's really fun to share it with you guys, just so you can see. Then obviously this level, having these different sections, I am able to test just a bunch of different things. Like the goal is really to test the interaction with these aliens, right? And how we're gonna shoot at them. We already have newer versions. They look incredible. Andrew Tafuri has done an amazing job. And then we have the NASU indoor testing. And here is where I am going to build some indoor stuff. Maybe even like a little cave section, because you're inside of a simulation. And each level is different, and it is created by a computer system. All right, some cool little flames here. I've been working on sound design today. If you have your headset on, if you're in front of your computer, I highly recommend to use your headset, or if you're on your phone, use your audio on your earplugs, because it's just going to be so much better. So the audio volume is helping. I'm learning how to utilize stereo sound in the game. But so this section is really just different variation of ground as well. Like I will probably sculpt the terrain just a little bit more. I always feel that it's like really boring when it's flat. So there's still a lot that we can do with just very simple geometry and grid shapes. I'm testing my scale, of course. That's like really important. But I have a few objects here and there just to help me with scale. But then, the other section that is really going to be fun, I think it's the shooting range. Once we get into the shooting range area, I'm going to spend a lot of time this weekend, since I only really have times on the weekends, to build this indoor shooting range. And I just want to make it really fun to for you to come in and play. Since this project is going to be free with these levels, I think there's a lot that can be done, and get some feedback from everyone. So I'll get back in, and I just want to show you guys the back area here. There's another section you'll be able to get into the shooting range. I am just kind of blocking that out right now. So it's like a little section that needs to go through here. And then obviously being able to jump through portals to find, or it spits you out. That's obviously what we're most likely going to do. You just jump through this hole, and then you are spit out in a different section. Then you can find cool pickups, different health pickups and weapons. Well, let me play some of the weapon sounds, and this one is going to be a short video, but I'm not sure if anybody is on YouTube. Again, this is just so new to me, to be able to switch and see if people are coming in. But it says the connection is good, so I am at least happy that this is going through. So let me get back in here, and I just made some new sounds, so I am really excited because it sounds really good. And there's about 50 different sounds that I've made for all the weapons. So I'll start off with the one that I'm going to use for. Let me go and turn on my FPS here. So I worked on all the sounds, but I just want to see what you guys think. This is going to be for the AR-15, and then it's going to be similar, but I'm making little tweaks to the DT Viper G2 and S2. But so here it comes. This is what it sounds like with the single, and then the auto. I just basically need to attach a couple other weapons, especially the blockout weapons that I have. But again, everything is ready to be played. In this level, we're just working on the aliens, but the weapons are they're working. I mean, it's going good. I just have to change the hit targets and make some cool stuff in Photoshop for the menu, update those, and continue detailing this level. And it's a very light level. You can see I'm getting a decent frame rate just for testing purposes. I think this is great. Eventually, I'll replace all the real lights with whatever I can to optimize the level. But again, I will probably make some more videos and share them. But this is what we have so far. Of course, the animation is not perfect when I'm doing recoils, and you know, there's a lot of stuff to tweak. But I think what's really important is just to be able to play. That really gives you an opportunity to see what it feels like. You know, where's the gun? You know, in the game, is it too much on the right? Is it like centered? You know, when you're running, what is the motion like? But you know, we're gonna do a lot of finessing. We're going to do a lot of detailing, but for now, at least, you can play the game. And I will do on the next video. I'll spawn the AI so you guys can see actually how you can shoot at the AI and how that works. I have the. Let me actually bring in one of the. Let me go into the blueprints, the AI, and I'll show you guys work in progress of the Nasu. I'll drop that in. Leave this in here for now. And then I have the player, so I will add a couple of players here. I'll leave this guy. So we'll get back into the shooting range. And I'm probably going to animate some crafts going by. You know, the story takes place in 2033, but every time a new simulation is created, you're in a different time zone. So you could be in the past, in the future. That's kind of the idea, but I am trying to get to that guy. And every time I play, it just really helps me too, because I can really see what the gameplay is going to be. Like, where are you going through, and what kind of obstacles should I put in? But I really like these. I'll probably put like a piece of glass in front of it or something. Make it even cooler so you can see all the weapons for simulation. So yeah, here he is. You can obviously see them all. When you get a headshot, you get all that information posted on the menu items. And I am just really excited to get the shooting ranges done and share some more stuff on my next video. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Okay, so I put a couple of barrels up here. And if you actually start with the sniper, for now I just have my AR-15, but this will be replaced. I'll probably do some other graphics. I want to play with depth of field, but you can play this too. This is really cool. So. And if you hold down, I mean, usually it's moving, but if you hold down Shift, it'll lock to target. Again, there's a little bit of too much reverb, but again, I'm new to sound design, in Unreal, but it looks like you have everything you need to do all your sounds and effects, and it's really impressive. So I am going to continue on this, and I will see you guys on the next video.